Wiki? Wiki? Wiki what? When you hear Wiki, you think Wikipedia. The miracle! Millions of articles! The only top 10 websites created by citizens of the internet, the netizens. But wikis are far more than just Wikipedia. Look at the 4 playgrounds. In the heart of wiki culture, yes, you find Wikipedia, run by Wikimedia Foundation with 12 sister projects such as Wikibooks, Wikispecies, Wikiversity for learning resources, and also the impressive image bank of Wikimedia Commons. Many other encyclopedic wiki projects exist, such as Ecopedia for ecology, Jurispedia for jurists, Wikidia for kids, and Minecraft Wiki, one of the world's largest online collaborative video game. Well, did you know wikis are also used for non-encyclopedic collaborative work, such as open source ecology for the collaborative development of basic machines, like tractors and earth block compressors, Netizentry for co-edition of articles on digital culture and netizenship, and also for private working groups, designing anything from scientific articles to fundraising files, as well as planning events and co-writing best practices. Last but not least, you can find so many other online collaborative tools offering wiki-alike features, such as Jigo for collaborative online bookmarking, Google Docs for co-editing grand demands or anything you want to co-edit, and the great family of pads, such as Etherpads and Framapad for collaborative note-taking. So, you're catching the wiki train? Did you know that already back in 2010, wikis and other collaborative tools were installed in 55% of the companies worldwide and 18% of them had largely adopted the wiki tools? Wikis represent a new way of thinking, sharing, learning. It requires trust and...
One day we got an email from a completely panicked visitor. You know what? I can change the content of your website. I can edit the pages. This is a big problem. This is a bug. Well, it's actually not a bug. It's a feature.
All this comes from the edit button. You do not need to be consumer of the medias anymore. You can become the media.
People don't realize, I don't know, it's some sort of blindness that people read articles and they don't see that edit button.
Click on that button and see what happens. Edit.
What about the quality of edition? Well, learn how to be balanced. This is one of the Wikiskills.
Published opinions of experts can be included. And if these opinions differ, the article should present all the major opinions without endorsing one over the other.
While you are working on the wiki, you learn some new skills related to understanding others, related to helping others in misunderstanding and so on.
What we did is that each partner of the consortium has trained teachers and trainers from different educational sectors, so they can learn how to use wikis in their teaching contexts.
As soon as you start to edit Wikipedia, you have a perfect example of how to learn critical thinking, and you become aware that if you can edit the information, of course somebody else can as well, and you have to really think about what you read.
You cannot teach people who are working together just do stuff together without approaching this type of situation. There's a question of the responsibility, who is responsible, ultimately, the question of ownership and so on. So there's a list of checkpoints.
You want to know more about these checkpoints on wiki culture? For example, who is gardening the community? Which license for the content we publish together? Which policies to stimulate contribution? How to include newcomers? Which business model within this collaborative economy called Wikinomics? Where can we find free licensed illustrations? Rich role and reward for the key players.
the idea of working with Wiki and collaborative tools opens up an enormous amount of possibilities to do innovative things in the classroom where students can retain more for a longer period of time in an environment that's closer to today's work environment rather than the classical classroom setting of 50 years ago, which we continue to do today.
Au niveau du travail de groupe, c'est vrai que c'est très pratique. Pour avoir fait, en fait, c'était vraiment l'évolution du travail de groupe au travail collaboratif. C'est vraiment beaucoup plus enrichissant pour communiquer, pour échanger des idées, pour aller plus loin.
Même pour ma vie privée, c'est hop, je vais ouvrir un document, je vais faire quelque chose au cas où finalement je suis amené à le partager avec d'autres personnes.
Pour moi, les outils collaboratifs, c'est vraiment quelque chose de durable, c'est quelque chose de tellement utile et qui est amené à faire rencontrer plein de gens. Travail d'équipe, outils, je pense que c'est très important, et interactivité.
Changement, innovation et création.
At Wikiskills, we got a pedagogical framework that you can use for your own projects. A set of 10 Wiki key competences, guidelines for teachers and trainers, handbook for Wikiskills trainers, community of teachers and trainers, and a network of experts that can help you gain time to start your Wiki strategy. You got it? Well, check out other videos, guidebooks, the first book on netizenship and more at wikiskills.net. Wiki what?